Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this second encounter of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. We're in the opening encounter of this Group 2 in the Division 1 Segment A, where Science College will take on the home team Vidyartha College at the picturesque Bogambara Stadium. These two teams, they'll be looking forward to make it a very good beginning. Vidyartha College, as we all know, last year they had a very good season that unfortunately just fell short of qualifying for the super rounds. And Science College, they'll have a lot to improve from last year coming into this year. So last season, when these two teams met, Vidyartha College won the encounter 13 points to nil. Here's the confirmation: Vidyartha College taking on Science College. This clash from live from Bogambara Stadium. So as I mentioned, Science College, they gave a very good fight to Vidyartha last year. Vidyartha won the encounter 13 points to 9 last year. So as I feel, this will once again go right down the wire. So joining with me on commentary for today's game is Muad Razik. Muad, this promises to be an exciting clash as the second encounter of the season.
Of course, Laksisi, and good evening to all our viewers joining us across Sri Lanka and all around the world. As you said, Laksisi, it's a mix of teams, similar styles of plays, clash of fast, open rugby. Both these teams, Vidyartha and Science. Of course, we have the weather forecast. Maximum temperature is 31 and minimum 27. Of course, the wind swaying from left to the right of your screen. It's a partly cloudy conditions here at Bogambara. Previously, during the junior matches, it was a very hot and humid situation comparatively to the Wednesday's match, where it was pretty gloomy out here in Bogambara. So it's a very good condition for rugby here. There's a slight breeze swaying across the Bogambara Stadium, and of course we have the home side, Vidyartha College. As you can see, crowds flocking in to the stadium here. Vidyartha, the host team, the first match of their season. Like you said, last it was a 4-point game, Laksisi, at Mount Lavinia, a 13-9, very close encounter. So both these teams know their ups and downs, and they will come to get the best of the rest here at Bogambara.
Yes, exactly, Muad. So we had just one game so far, and in that game, St. Anthony's College managed to defeat the much fancied St. Joseph's, the runner-ups from last year, 22 points to 12. That encounter took place here 2 days ago, and as you all know, today it's Vidyartha versus Science, and then tomorrow we have 3 big matches coming up. We have one at Bambalapitiya, where St. Peter's College takes on Royal College, and then St. Thomas's will face Wesley College at Mount Lavinia. And then here at Bogambara, once again, we will have Dharmaraja taking on Trinity. And on the 18th, the defending champions, the Green Machine, Nisipatna College, will take on Kingswood College to begin their campaign for the year 2023. So we have some great action coming up your way from www.thepapare.com in this first week of Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. So we have a lot of action coming your way, but until the whistle for the start of this game, we will go for a very short commercial break.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
Z. We KYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances. Amazing.
Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
Beautiful outside and inside.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection, Majestica, Lanka Tiles, fine living, redefined.
Your embrace so warm, with one more bite of Revelo for sunshine. Don't wanna miss this pouring rain, pleasing my soul, with one more bite of Revelo for the rain. This freedom takes me to roads that I have never been, with one more bite of Revelo for the road. Love never felt this good, with one more bite of Revelo for love.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න, ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔබම වෙන්න.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside. Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Cheese රසට යාළුව සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා ඕන වෙලාවක ස්නැක් එක දැක්කම හිත ෆික්ස් වෙනවා සරද කැමති අය දවස පුරාවට සැරයිල්ලනවා කැලිප්සු මික්ස් එක ඕන වෙලාවක නැගලම යනවා බෝරින් ලයිෆ් එක බ්‍රේක් අප් කරගෙන සල්ස නටනවා ලුණු රටාවට අනියන් කික් එක ෆුල් හැපනින් වෙනවා මංචි රටටම රස බෙදෙන මංජි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා
ඕගොල්ලොත් එන්නේ ඉවෙන්ට් එකට. ඩ්‍රෙස් කෝඩ් එක බ්ලැක්.
Black? No problem. නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් ඇක්ටිව් ක්ලිම්බසෝල් පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. ස්වභාවික සාරයන් හිස පෝෂණය කරයි.
නටමුද?
No problem.
හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem.
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Introducing NeosPay, a fun way to make payments from your Neos app. For the fun of paying, #NeosPaid.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න, ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔබම වෙන්න.
Welcome back to the live action from this encounter between Vidyartha College and Science College here at the Bogambara Stadium. Vidyartha College took the field. I mean, it's a very loud roar from their home crowd. And Science College, they have some support here as well. So that's really good to see. So right now, the two teams have lined up for the opening ceremony of this game. So when we talk about the two teams, Muad, as you all know, the Vidyartha College side, they're led by Nanjana Vijayasuriya. He plays as a centre, one of the best players of that team. That's why he's leading the side. And when it comes to Science, before that, let's take a look at the Vidyartha College lineup. Their forwards, Sairu Jayaratna, Charna Pereira, Isrok Sandruwan, Dilshan Kumara, Dilroeka Naika, Ishara Kumara, Ashinta Kulatunga, Ryan Dugajanayaka, and their backs, Kavisha Hettiarachi, Aditya Ranavira, Rusit Sarat Kumara, Nanjana Vijayasuriya, the skipper, Gayan Pereira, Udisha Ratnayaka, Deshan Balasuriya. And that's Vidyartha College, the home side, so they'll definitely want to begin their season with a win in front of their home crowd.
There you go, the Science College team card Netmina Navanjana, Sinu Lienage, Ravindu Hevage, Roshan Nilesh, Chaturanga Pereira, Ibala Surya, Ashen Jayaratna, Anjana Silva, Ishara Dilshan, D. Pereira, Shakir Dali, Ashan Indura, the skipper, another centre, so a centre combination of skippers for both teams, M. Pereira, S. Devjan, and Anuradha Lakshan. The team card for Science College, both the teams led by two number 12s, two centers. An interesting combination, as we talked about earlier as well. Both the teams have the flair of playing their widths and playing from the line, using their backs to the best of potentials. And also it must be pretty nostalgic for the Science College coach Amil Chaturanga, fondly known in the rugby community as Kandy, as he hails from the hill capital. Then he switched to Science College. Now he is taking up the coaching duties of his alma mater. So Science College, a really progressive team known as the Giant Killers. They have been in the top division, Laksisi, right from the 2010s. They came up from the C division champions, B division champions, and from the point they came into the A division, they have never looked back at dropping down. They have always maintained that standards of being in the top division and sometimes coming up into the first top three. Their golden year was 2015 when they won the President's Trophy knockout, beating the much fancied Isipathana College lads. So a team known as Giant Killers, whereas Vidyartha College, of course, had a dream run last year. They were really unlucky to miss out on that tops cup spot. They have worked very hard. They had also a very big dream run in the 2012 season under Jason Disanayaka. Unfortunately, due to some errors, they had to start from the very beginning. Now we move towards the school song of Science College, Mount Lavinia. As proceedings of the two college songs being played, Science College first and the hosts Vidyartha College, known as Tigers in the rugby circle. The captain carrying the tiger mascot as well. It's nice to see these little traditions and customs in the rugby field. That's what all schools rugby is about. The most followed schools sport here in Sri Lanka. Rugby football, of course, a special place here in the 150-year-old rugby tradition here in Sri Lanka.
Yes, indeed, Muhat, two schools with a proud legacy when it comes to rugby here in Sri Lanka. And going back to the last year's season, Vidyartha College, as you mentioned, they just missed out on that super rounds place. Because Isipathana College and Wesley College went through as the top two teams, but Vidyartha College, they were right on the money when it came to the sevens tournament, the All Island Sevens tournament, where they ended the tournament as the joint champs with DS Nayak College. I was there for the finals, and it was one of the best games that I've seen. It went right down the wire, and they also ended the dream run of Isipathana College by preventing them a triple crown last year. So Vidyartha College, they won one of the three titles last year, and they'll definitely want to make it 2 or even 3 this year. So let's see whether they can go all the way. And Science College, it was not a good year last year for them. They had their moments, but unfortunately they failed to capitalize when it really mattered. That was the difference between the two sides last year, Muad. So let's see whether Science College, they lost to Vidyartha at their home. So let's see whether they can hit back this year by beating Vidyartha College at their own den.
Of course, Laksisi, an interesting game we have in our hands. We had one of the most crucial games, one of the most entertaining games for the ages we saw on Wednesday, the season opener, which did justice for a superb season opener after a long time, where we saw a tough battle between both the teams of St. Anthony's and St. Joseph's, the two Saints went marching in on the 14th here at Bogambara, the same venue, and it was St. Anthony's. I think after a decade-long battle, they secured a victory against St. Joseph's. In 2013, I remember St. Anthony's and St. Joseph, the encounter ended in a draw. Then in some years during the last decade, there were no encounters in some years because the teams were drawn in different groups. But nonetheless, St. Anthony's College, the performance was superlative. They have been in the forefront of schools rugby for a long time. After winning the league in 2001, they have always been in the top division. And in talking about that last game, it was superb to note St. Anthony's Katugasura, their defense and fitness right until the dying moments of the game, even mostly playing with 13 or 14 men for a good 10-15 minutes. They kept that momentum and they played a very good territorial kicking game, surviving 2 yellow cards and a red card. It was a wonderful play. Of course, we cannot forget the season's most watched man now, Sahan Kirtisiri, a very silent yet humble captain. He doesn't talk much. He seems to be a very shy guy in person and even in the field. Doesn't talk much, but he delivered what mattered the most for the Antonians on that big day.
Yes, indeed, Muad. Sahan Kirtisiri is someone that actually shined last year as well, because he was the highest point scorer of the league season last year. The only player to score over 50 points last year. He scored 54 points last year. And St. Anthony's College last year, they had close games, a lot of close games where they lost just at the end. So it's really nice for them to finally get that win after fighting so hard. Because against the same opposition, they had a very good game, and against Trinity College especially last year, they almost had them, but unfortunately went out of their grasp at the last moment. So after the two school songs, here we can see the referees running out, and also the two teams with Vidyartha College taking the field. Science College still in their huddle.
And the match officials for today, the match referee, the main referee is, we have Callum Sandruwan, a seasoned campaigner. And the first assistant, Chamika De Silva, and Rasika Gayan as the second assistant. We see the kickoff readying from the Vidyartha camp. Let's hope and see for a fast, open and fast-moving rugby action here. 70 minutes of fast, open rugby. We are expecting that. Both the teams are expecting, the spectators are expecting. And here we go, the second game of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. And straight in to the touch goes the science player. Early advantage for the home side, Vidyartha College.
As Vidyartha College showing their approach, showing their aggression early in the game. It was a very good chase after that initial kickoff. So it's going to be a line out to Vidyartha College. Can they pounce on this early opportunity? There's a brilliant take there. And here's Vidyartha College trying to run out early in the game. As Vidyartha making some good progression towards that 22-meter line. They have numbers. They're using their line, and here's a little chip kick, and they decide to run, but unfortunately it goes into touch, but it's going to be a 5-meter line out. But I think the referee is calling back this keeper of Science College. Here's the replay once again. Yes, clearly that was a late tackle. Science College, they don't want to play with one less man early in the game. They don't want to make that mistake. And here's Vidyartha College. They take the quick tap in. Vidyartha College very close for that first try. Just few meters away. Science tried really hard here. Can they prevent Vidyartha from this early onslaught? Do they have the numbers? Trying to run from inside the Vidyartha College player. Science College once again managed to keep him at bay. Advantage to Vidyartha. Vidyartha College taking their time. Is that the first try? No, not yet. Science College doing good work here. And here's the number 10 for Vidyartha. Very nearly managed to pass the defense of Science College, but the referee, he will go back to that initial advantage for Vidyartha. Vidyartha with the chance to draw first blood early in this game. Still in the 3rd minute. Once again, Vidyartha taking their time, trying to settle in, to go for the options, and that's the first try for Vidyartha College. Right in the 3rd minute of this game, their first try of the season. The number 6 for Vidyartha, Ishara Kumar, scoring that first try for Vidyartha College. Brilliant work from Vidyartha from the word go, from that kickoff. They were on the money, Vidyartha College, and they get their rewards with a try inside the first 3 minutes.
Lakshya, I was going to say, right from the kickoff, they were showing intention. Soon after the line-out was in their favour, they never looked back. They were pouncing on that opportunity. They were fearless. When attacking. They know that they are using their fast wing 3/4, the line, and of course very mobile set of forwards, the Vidyartha lads. And the conversion looks good. 7 points to nil in favour of the home side. Early advantage for the hosts here at Bogambara. And the fullback Deshan Balasurya adding the extras for Vidyartha. Science College seems to be calm and composed. They were doing their tackling and their defense work in an orderly manner. They never seem to be giving up, but nonetheless, it's 7 points to nil in favour of Vidyartha, and we have Ocean the Mahabudgyan Selage kicking off for the Science lads. Vidyartha have a lot to prove on, and that's a knock-on. So they shouldn't get too excited soon after the scoring. We saw this happening at the St. Anthony's versus St. Joseph's game. Soon after Joes scored, St. Anthony's came back strong, and Joes were baffled to see the attack of the Antonians striking back early. So will we see a repeat of that from the Science lads? Let's wait and watch after this scrum. We have the halfback Ishara Udavattage to feed in for the Science lads. Almost collapsing, and you see the first move into the Vidyartha half by the Science College lads. Quick ball. A heavy defense, 3 on 2, 3 on 1, and for the Science lads, a heavy defense coming in, but an advantage being played by the referee for being offside. Science College with the advantage. They know they have the advantage. You see the tiny number 8 for Science College, probably one of the most nippiest number 8s of the season this year.
Get back.
That was wonderful. Draw and pass. Yes. And they score. What a wonderful move. He could have gone under the post, but I think that was probably one of the most exciting tries we have seen of the past 2 encounters. That was the scrum off. Ishara Udavattage. Right from the feed-in for the scrum, he was showing clear intention of scoring. He was everywhere in the park during that short period. This is the only time where Science College came back into their opponent's red zone. And as I said, Lakshya, this thing exactly happened at the St. Joseph's versus Anthony's game, where the Josephians scored, but soon after their kickoff, St. Anthony's strike back within a matter of seconds.
Yes, and also it was a really good from Ashinta Kulatunga, the flanker of Science College as well. He released the ball right on time when he got tackled, and that led the way for the number 9, the Ishara, to score that first try for Science College. So, Science College, they did what they wanted to do. They have managed to hit back. So, let's see whether the conversion will go through to make it an even playing field here. It's 7 points to 5. Vidyartha College are still with the 2-point advantage, but Science, they have the conversion to come.
Doctor, okay. All right, thank you. Right, play.
Oshada Mahamudian Selage to take the conversion for Science College.
Behind the line, behind the line.
Oshada taking his time. He knows that this is very important. Because how many times we have seen these 2-pointers deciding the fate of a game. So it's very important that Oshada focuses on this very well. It's his first kick of the season, his first conversion of the season. He needs to get these on target. Here's Oshada. And no, it doesn't go through. So Vidyartha, they will save the lead, 7 points to 5. But Science College with the momentum at the moment.
We saw the Science College fans roaring into the air. They thought the kick went in. It almost went in. It looked like, even from the com box, it looked like it was in, but the referees were right on the money. They said that it was not slotted in, and we see an early line out in favor of Science College, but a very good territorial gain for the home side.
Numbers.
Like Laksi, we were talking about, Science College yet again proved that they are a very fast set of backs, and they are proving for the fans here and the spectators, proving off what they are known for. A fast, open play of rugby, their own way of rugby, by the giant killers of the school's rugby league. The second game here, we are witnessing 2 back-to-back games here at Bogambara.
Not straight. What do you want? Scrum. Oh, line now.
That's not straight, says the referee. Another advantage for the hometown lads. Will we see another repeat of the first try, as both these teams boast of vast caliber of fast backs and a mobile set of forwards.
Crouch.
Corner Pereira making that error. So Vidyartha College back with the ball inside the 22-meter line. Can they find a second try here? With the put in Vidyartha College. They take out the ball brilliantly. And here's Vidyartha with a beautiful pass. Here's Vidyartha still with the ball, making some good progression. And once again decides to kick and chase, but it doesn't go in the way that he expected. A loose pass from Science College as they managed to recover the ball. And here's another little kick, this time from Science College, but well collected from the Vidyartha fullback.
Get back. Offside. Get back.
Kick straight towards the fullback of Science College. Yes, Science. They're on the march, Science College, building up some important momentum. They have to take the ball out quickly. They can't let Vidyartha defense line settle, and brilliant defensive work from the Vidyartha College.
Last two. Get back. Advantage play on. Line outside.
Science College still with the ball. Advantage to Science College as well. Science College still in their own half. Decides to kick and chase once again.
Number 2 offside.
Touched down by the Vidyartha College player as it goes into touch. But still, advantage
Number 2.
with Science College because the number 2 from Vidyartha College was called for offside. So Science College still with possession. Number 10. Oshada Mahmoodian Selage. He missed the conversion a few minutes ago. So we really love to gain some important meters to this kick. Not the best of attempts. Probably didn't get the distance that he really wanted with that kick. Oshada from Science College. Near Science with the line out. Charana Pereira. He didn't get this throw straight in the last line out. He needs to get this right. And he gets it right this time. Nope. Science College unfortunately making their knock forward. Vidyartha given the ball once again. Much needed position for Vidyartha here. They're still with the lead, 7 points to 5. We are in the first 15 minutes, still in the first 15 minutes of this clash. As Vidyartha with the scrum.
Set.
Kavishal Pyarash with the Putin. And he makes a blunder here. Vidyartha College, this is not what they wanted from that advantageous moment. Kavisha unfortunately knocks it forward.
See, I think Bogambara is playing some mind games here. I'm going back to the first game of the season where we saw similar incidents. The team with the advantage getting the ball and making an error in the line out, and the opponent team getting the ball in their favor and knocking on in front of the scrum. So a bit of a similar situations going on here at the same pitch today here at Bogambara, and let's see what the Science College lads have in offer.
Number 8 break.
And that's almost
Number 8. Number 8.
a very well curated decoy run by the Science lad, and it's was it a offside? Line referee called line offside for the Vidyartha lads. Interesting decision. They have the ability to go for points, but for 3-pointers, they're going for touch. Science College lads. It's interesting to note what Vidyartha might decide on a similar situation. Even they have a good kicker in their ranks. I think teams should definitely go for points when they come to their opponent's half. But nonetheless, if the Science College lads are confident enough of their lineouts, they should prove that they are capable of deciding on that factor. That's finally a clean throw by the Science College lads, and mauling their way into the Vidyartha red zone. And goodness me, a very tiny mobile set of forwards, probably one of the smallest pack in the season. And we saw number 10 Mahmood Selage for Science College barging in alone inside into the traffic of Science College. Coming from the sides, says the referee. So lots of minor errors costing the hometown lads Vidyartha College. Science College seem to have got the momentum shifting towards their side. They were heavily under pressure earlier in the first few minutes. Of course, they are yet again going for that corner. They seem to be very confident of their rolling maul with that mobile set of forwards, Laksasi.
Yes, indeed, Muad. That was really unexpected, to be honest. I think Vidyartha College didn't expect that to happen. Science College using the rolling maul. You know, when you talk about the rolling ball, who can forget the Royal College rolling ball last year? They scored a lot of tries. But coming back to this game, Science College looks like they have some clear cutout plans here. First, they need to get this throw straight. Charna Pereira is not that good with that game here, but today he's doing very good with that throw. Charna Pereira. Science College tried to go for the rolling ball once again, but unfortunately with Vidyartha College they were up to the task. But Science College still with possession.
Advantage player.
An advantage, more advantage coming Science College's way. Vidyartha College making a lot of errors here.
Again advantage.
Science College, they're making some good progress. And here's the number 14. He decides to cut back inside after that pass. Looks like the first card is coming out in this game. The number 2 for Vidyartha College. Number 2, Sharan. Number 2, Siluna Lianage. 3 points, Sharan Pereira.
Team එකට කියන්න මම කෝල් කරනවා number 2 කතා කරා back උන්නේ number 5 back උන්නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් back කරගන්න red zone එකට ආපම penalty සරි line offside. Team එකට කියන්න back මෙයාලයි.
The referee instructing Vidyartha College skipper to make sure that they doesn't make those errors again. And they have been called a lot of times for being offside. Vidyartha College, they can't afford to make those mistakes.
Offside මම කෝල් කරනවා back end last එක පේනවනේ.
So here's Silvan Lianage. Now after that initial error with the throw, he has done well. Lianage with the throws, and here's Science College
Get back.
trying to go for that rolling ball again, but once again Vidyartha College up to Ras, but no, Science College, they're still out there, they're still trying to go with the ball, and that's the second try. Science College, they take the lead. Brilliant work from Science College, using that rolling ball to perfection. The number 7. The number 7 for Science College, Ashane Ekanayaka, with that try.
කවුද? ගැලුවා කියන්නේ? නෑ ඒක ඕකේ. Ball carrier තමයි වැටෙන්නේ බිම.
Lakshasi, I think we have some interesting surprises in store going into the season. This tiny pack of mobile forwards from Science College shocking the rugby crowd here in Bogambara. They seem to be very, very small in physicality wise, but they seem to be very, very strong and confident at heart. That's what you just saw, them scoring from a rolling maul, which Science College was never synonymous of or famous. They were always famous for their fast open game, but now they're proving that they have done their homework right, and that is a conversion, a peach of a kick by the Science College first 5/8. That is Oshada Mahabudhyan. He is rectifying the mistakes made in the previous kick. Now almost putting a corner flag conversion and giving that vital 2 points for the visiting team. 12 points to 7 in favor of Science College, and they gave away possession. This is how the momentum, the pendulum shifts from side to side. Soon as you score, you should never let loose of the grip you have, that lead. Let's see what Vidyartha will opt. They are going for touch. Well, Vidyartha, two boasts of a very mobile set of forwards. Equally matching the Science College lads, who are proving to be a force to be reckoned with in terms of rolling mauls this season. It's an interesting tactic by the Vidyartha lads coming from the back. And the referee calls not straight. Well. What could have been that if they opted for the 3-pointer? At least they could have gotten the ball back to in their favor. But this is how the game of rugby, unpredictable throws, unpredictable moves. Right into the red zone, just 5 meters from the goal line and the in-goal area. Just huff and puff with the throw-in, the Vidyartha College lads. Now yet again, Science College with the possession. Will be eagerly waiting to clear their lines off and get away from jail here from the in-goal area. We see the number 15 for Science College, Anurad, playing in as half-back. And the number 9, the try scorer, Isharu Duattage, was very nippy last year. Now I think he has put on a lot of muscle into his mass, so looks pretty fit and buff than the previous season. And surprisingly, goodness, Science College tries to run the ball from the in-goal area and huffs and puffs and fluffs the ball, and it's knock on by the visiting team under pressure, tremendous pressure. They tried to run the ball, but again we see Vidyartha College in possession.
Yes, Mohad, I feel that it's going to be a costly error for Science College. Hopefully it doesn't go their way. Vidyartha College, they'll really love to score that second try and equal their points with Science College. They're 5 points behind here. We're still in the 24th minute of this game. And here's Vidyartha trying to use the width of the field. And here's Vidyartha College. Unfortunately, he loses his balance. But still, with the ball, Vidyartha College, the number 14, gives a very good offload. Vidyartha just few meters away from their second try. Here's Vidyartha. They're almost there. Brilliant work. Vidyartha College goes over for the second try.
Thank you, Razi. Science captain.
And it's the same man who scored the first try for Vidyartha College, Ishara Kumara. Scores his second try and gets his team back into equal terms with Science College. It's 12 all here. No, it was brilliant. The perfect opportunity created from him. He just advanced towards the try line straight away by picking the ball from the ruck. Brilliant work from Ishara Kumar. Here's a replay once again. Look at that. He just ran in, collected the ball and made sure to go over the line to score that second try. Second try for Vidyartha and second try for Ishara Kumar. And here's Deshan Balasurya with the conversion. So Vidyartha College, with a loud cheer, they go back into the lead in this second game of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. It's 14 points to 12. We are in the 26th minute of the first half, and just as we expected, we have a thrilling game on our hands, Muad.
Of course, Laxi. Ishara Kumar, the double try man for the home side. Seems to be everywhere in the park. The right man at the right place. Very lucky fella. Trying to... And we see Science College going with a high hanging kick, and it's just touched the Vidyartha College lad, just touched the line. So it's the ball is in favor of Science College. Going back to Ishar Kumara, who scored 2 tries for Vidyartha, a very lanky player, has a structure of a very well-built flanker, second row. Seems like a very valuable asset for the hometown lads. A clean throw by Science College, again opting for the rolling maul, heavily held by the Vidyartha College lads, and defended very well. They couldn't move an inch close, and we see the Science College lad, who earlier too tried to go alone. A bit of a selfish play by the Science lad. Advantage coming in favor of Science College. For not rolling on. I remember Lakshasi back in the day, a few years ago, Chaturo Siniviratna had a thumping boot and went for 50 plus meter penalties while being a schoolboy. I remember him, if he was there, he would have definitely pointed for the post and got that 3-pointers. I think Science College seems to be very, very confident enough, even with the smaller pack. They are very confident enough to deploy their rolling maul, which has seen some interesting moves here. We haven't seen much of a rolling maul action in the past by the lads from Mount Lavinia.
Yes, Science College with a good line out. Inching close towards the third try. They have entered the 22-meter territory. And here's a kick and chase from Science College. Almost collected it. And it will be interesting to see which player lost the ball towards touch.
First knock on. Scrum.
So it's a knock forward from the Vidyartha College player. So it's going to be a scrum inside the 22-meter line for Science College. This is the perfect opportunity for Science College to take back the lead. It's just a 2-point buffer between these two teams. And as we have seen in this game so far, the Science College pack, they have had the upper hand over the Vidyartha College pack. So let's see whether they can continue that pattern. We are in the 30th minute of the first half. Yes, Science College scrum half with the put-in.
It's an interesting positioning by the Science College lads.
It was actually the fullback who has become the scrum half for that move, but unfortunately they lost the ball, Science College. And yes, with that Vidyartha College from their own 22, they have cleared their way here towards the halfway mark. No, that's exactly what they wanted. And here's the gold hair and body wash, the 3-in-1 wash for head, hair, body and face. It's available at all leading supermarkets in Sri Lanka. It cleanses and cools your skin, so make sure to make your purchase of the gold men's hair and body wash.
Boys, set it. Hurry up.
And here's Vidyartha College with the line out, but unfortunately he just overcooked that throw.
Advantage, play on.
Science College with the advantage. He had the numbers, he had 2 supporters, but he decided to kick. probably because they had the advantage, but I really feel that he really should have passed and ran. And I think the Science College number 15, I guess. Yes, I think it's the number 15. Looks like he's in a lot of pain. The referee is calling the on-field doctor towards the field here. The referee having a little word with the assistant ref about that infringement from the Vidyartha College player. Looks like it's going to be another card. Calling out number 8 of Vidyartha College, running the Gajanayaka.
Right, post direct neck. Right, AR call.
Direct high tackle towards the neck of the Science College player, and that's a yellow card. Now, just few minutes after they recovered back to 15 men on the field. The college, they have conceded another yellow card, so they will go back to 14 men. This is not what Vidyartha College wanted. They just got into the lead. The Science College player, he has been taken off the field. The number 15, Anuradha, the fullback for Science College.
But he played as halfback. There was a very smart move by the Science College lad, just to, play mind games with the opposition. And now we see the permanent halfback, the try scorer, Ishar Udavattage, back in his ranks. I said previously, this guy looked very nippy, very tiny last season, but he seemed to have done his work at the gym and put on some muscle and looks very striking now. The number 9, Ishar Udavattage. Seems like a repetition of the last game where St. Anthony's got back-to-back yellow cards, but that in the second half, of course. Whereas now we see the hometown Kandy team, Vidyartha College. Yellow cards, 2 cards, right at the strike of half-time. Ooh, looked a bit high though, but referee loves play on. Oh, fluffed by the Vidyartha College lad. Just try to rush two things. As you can see on the pitch, that is a area at the Bogambara ground where you see lots of sandy, soily surface, less grass, a very rough patch out there. Whereas on the other corner of the pitch, it's very green and very pleasing to play rugby, whereas right now you see is probably the most harsh ground conditions you'll ever find here in Kandy, with very, very less grass. And of course we have the feeding by Ishara going to the short blind side, and another almost looked like a dangerous tackle, but let's see the replay again. Ishara goes, and he did not land in his head, the halfback, but seems a bit unnecessary by the Vidyartha College lad. We saw again, going back to the first match, we saw one of the most a very crucial head landing on the head by the St. Joseph's College lad, where the halfback of St. Anthony's got sent off, a red card. So now, for wasting time, referee calls on Vidyartha. And again, Science College lucky just before the strike of the half time. They are going for the scrum. An interesting, well, of course.
I know this is very unlike Vidyartha College. I mean, usually here in Kandy, They are a very serious threat to reckon with. But today they have been, what can you say? They have been very mediocre when it comes to ball handling. They have had a lot of handling errors, and that's not something that we saw from them, especially last year when they played here in Kandy. So they really need to get their act together with Vidyartha College, because Science College, they are really on a roll here. And that's a forward pass. Yes, that was clearly a forward pass. They were just creating some momentum once again, Science College, but unfortunately they have given it away.
Well, Lakshya, some might argue it was a very flat pass when compared to the Super Rugby standards and international standards, where a flat pass is almost this. Lots of arguments can be made, but the referee's call was a forward pass.
Sit. Steady. Steady.
You see the feed in by Vidyartha and cleared off almost, not finding touch by Vidyartha College, first 5-8.
And yes, Science College once again running from their own 22. Interesting tactics from them. Vidyartha College number 11. They almost look like that he will go for the quick throw-in. Rusit Sarat Kumar.
Ten meters.
Although they did a lot of mistakes with Vidyartha College, they're still in the lead. So they can go into the half time with that lead. They'll have some precious time to talk on what the mistakes that they did. But here, once again,
Get back.
they have lost the ball with Vidyartha College. As I mentioned, too many errors from them. This is very unlike Vidyartha College. Once again, the ball bounces, but unfortunately for Vidyartha College, the fullback Deshan Balasurya manages to recover the ball. Yes, Vidyartha. And looks like it's going to be the third try. No, he loses the ball forward. A cardinal error from the Vidyartha College player. I really don't understand what he was doing there. Probably lost control of the ball completely. He was trying to pass, I think, but lost control of the ball completely. Look at this. It was a brilliant move. Now, you might argue if that pass wasn't forward, because earlier a similar sort of pass was awarded as a forward pass when Science College did it, but it's a very close call. But
Last move.
Vidyartha College, they had their moment.
We see the Science College captain down on the ground. The Science skipper Ashan Mudaliyarachige seems like a pretty harsh blow to his foot. See him being helped.
Last move. Scrum. Silla. Pata nahi. Ball nahi.
You see the injured skipper of
Last.
Science College.
Half time. Mark it. Last move. Right pade. Right, steady. Right, ready. Crouch.
Feed in by Vidyartha. This is half back. Going for the short side and yes. Smart move by the Science College lads in their red zone. Going in for the half time. Again, Laksisi, this game, like the last game, a 2-point deficit. St. Joseph's were trailing 10. St. Joseph's are leading 12 points 10 at half time of the first encounter. And here, 2 points lead, 14 points to 12 in favor of the home side team, Vidyartha College.
As is the halftime score confirmation. The home team Vidyartha College leading 14 points to 12 against Science College. just a 2-point difference between these two sides. We saw 4 tries in that first half, very entertaining first half. Both the sides, they'll have a lot to think on. And if you're in the mood for a bite to spice up your hangout or party, Kiel's Crest Naimiri sausages is the ideal pairing to spice up your parties, hangouts and gatherings with a unique and all-new flavor that will sting your taste buds with a hit of spicy Naimiris. This all-new sensation is brought to you by Kiel's Crest, one of Sri Lanka's most trusted and loved food brands. These are the highlights from the first half. Vidyartha College drew first blood. On the 3rd minute, it was Ishara Kumara who scored the try, and Deshan Balasurya converted it to make it 7-0. And 4 minutes later, Isharu Udavathage scored the first try for Science College. It was a brilliant move. The number 7 giving out that pass brilliantly towards the scrum half as he scored the first try. And unfortunately, Oshada Mahamudian Selage missed the conversion. And then Science College, on the 18th minute, they scored their second try as Ashay Nekanayaka went over the line. And Oshada Mahamudian Selage got his directions right in this second conversion to make it 12-7. And on the 25th minute, Ishara Kumara scored his second try of the game to give Vidyartha College the second try of this game for them. And then Deshan Balasurya converted it to make it 14-12. And just a few moments before the half-time, Vidyartha College very nearly went all the way for that third try, but unfortunately the player lost control of the ball. So that's going to be the half-time. Vidyartha College leading against Science College 14-12. We will go for a very short commercial break, and we will be back with all the live action from the second half.
Cheese රසට යාළුව සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා ඕන වෙලාවක ස්නැක් එක දැක්කම හිත ෆික්ස් වෙනවා සරල කැමති අය දවස පුරාවට සැරයිල්ලනවා කැලිප්සෝ මික්ස් එක ඕන වෙලාවක නැගලම යනවා බෝරින් ලයිෆ් එක බ්‍රේක් අප් කරගෙන සල්සා නටනවා ලුණු රටාවට අනියන් කික් එක ෆුල් හැපනින් වෙනවා අංචි රටටම රස බෙදෙන මංජි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා
හැමදාම Dandex නම් හැමදාම no problem. Dandex හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Cheese රසට යාළුව සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා ඕන වෙලාවක ස්නැක් එක දැක්කම හිත ෆික්ස් වෙනවා සරල කැමති අය දවස පුරාවට සැරයිල්ලනවා කැලිප්සෝ මික්ස් එක ඕන වෙලාවක නැගලම යනවා බෝරින් ලයිෆ් එක බ්‍රේක් අප් කරගෙන සල්සා නටනවා ලුණු රටාවට අනියන් කික් එක ෆුල් හැපනින් වෙනවා අංචි රටටම රස බෙදෙන මංජි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා
Introducing NeosPay, a fun way to make payments from your Neos app. For the fun of paying, hashtag NeosPay.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
ZZ. VKYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances.
Amazing. Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ Dandex Active Climbasol පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. හැමදාම Dandex නම් හැමදාම no problem. Dandex හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
ඕනම දෙයක් ජීවිතය අත්තිනින්න ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න ගෝල්ඩ ඔපම වෙන්න
Manicure hot and spicy, trending fashion around navy. Rasa baby, Papare beat ke Saturday ko tumhe pandavi. Nete baby, Saturday kapuna, rasa diva pairuna. Saradavi adanari ko tumhi pandama. Fun update bena, hot cup pe kapmana. Saradavi adanari ko tumhi pandama. Prima ko tumhi pandamai.
නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් ඇක්ටිව් ක්ලිම්බසෝල් පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න ගෝල්ඩ ඔපම වෙන්න.
හැමදාම ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් නම්
හැමදාම no problem
ඩැන්ඩෙක්ස් හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න ගෝල්ඩ ඔපම වෙන්න.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න ගෝල්ඩ ඔපම වෙන්න.
This freedom takes me roads that I have never been. No bite of rebel for the road. Manicure hot and spicy, cheering got thicker than navy. Saturday baby, kappe ate, match එක පන්තරලම ලාවි. Saturday baby, හිත තාල නැත වෙනා, වන්නිනිම වින්නුනා. සරදාවි අතනාරි කොත්තුමි පන්දමා, ෆන් පපරේ ප්ලේ වෙනා, සෙට් එක කනෙක්ට් වුණා. සරදාවි අතනාරි කොත්තුමි පන්දමා, ප්‍රීමා කොත්තුමි ෆන් තමයි.
The time has come once again for the Warriors to battle in pursuit of supremacy. Dialog Schools Rugby League. The battle for supremacy starts in June.
As you can see, these are very historical stories here in Bogambara. The cliff where you see lots of crowds present here. It's an age-old thing with Kandy here in Bogambara and rugby. Wherever you go in Bogambara, there is a crowd on that cliff adjoining the old Bogambara prison wall. Any rugby match from the 70s, 80s, 90s, even to date, that crowd is always there. I remember one Mr. Atakorala who played the Bradby in 1998, referring it as a magical encounter where the roads were chock-a-blocked, filled with people, 20,000 people here at the Bogambara Stadium. As we see the kick-off from the Science College lads, 14 points to 12 in favour of Vidyartha College here at Bogambara.
Good collection from that restart kick for the second half. Decides to kick Science College. They record the ball, and that's a brilliant run from the Vidyartha College player, but unfortunately loses the ball forward. And is Vidyartha with possession once again. And this has been charged down, but fortunately for them, the advantage is still with Vidyartha College. Both the teams are opting to go for the kicking game quite a lot in this encounter. So it's going to be a scrum for Vidyartha College. We saw some thrilling action from that first half. Vidyartha College with a slender lead thanks to that missed conversion from the Science College fly half, Oshada Mahamudian Silage. I mentioned at that moment how important those 2 pointers are, and if it stays this way, it will come down to that missed conversion. So Science College, they need to find a scoring opportunity here to get back into the lead.
Ready? Coach! Set!
And here's Vidyartha College with the put in. It's Roshita Karuna Tilaka. Here's Vidyartha. Goes for the long pass, but doesn't find any of his supporting players. But luckily for them, they get the ball back. Now it was Kavisha Hettiarachi who was playing as the scrum half for Vidyartha College during the first half, but they have made the change coming into this all-important final 35 minutes. Very nearly fumbles it, but manages to keep the ball. And here's the try scorer who scored 2 tries, and looks like he's trying to go for a hat-trick here, Ishara. And that's advantage to Science College. They did really well to make sure that Ishara Kumar was tackled, because he looked like a one-man wrecking crew with the ball in hand. And Ishara Kumar, he's down on the ground at the moment, probably got hurt after that tackle. Probably a little injury on his shoulder. Now, if he goes out of the park, it's going to be a huge blow for Vidyartha College. They need him on the park here. And the referee calls for the doctor. The medical staff are coming in to check on Ishara Kumara. Now, they can't afford to lose their X-Factor player from this game, Muad. Vidyartha College, they need him to stay out there for the final 34 minutes which are left in this game.
Yes, Lakshiti, the 2-try hero for the Vidyartha College lads. He was everywhere in the park, as you saw earlier as well. His dashing run right from his side to the opponent's red zone almost looked like a try. The Vidyartha fans are jubilant up from their seats. He goes out for some medical reassessments. And I think even the Science College skipper is also out, Ashan Mudaliyarachige, due to a blow to his left foot, if I'm not mistaken. And replacements have come in for the Science skipper, and replacements are coming in for the Vidyartha players as well, Ishara. We see another Vidyartha lad being treated on the ground by the match officials and the match day doctor. He seems to be saying he wants to play on. I mean, like I say, any player playing in his wearing that first 15 college jersey will always say that he wants to carry on playing, but the medical conditions, health and safety comes first. Compared to the good old days, now the health regulations, medical regulations are very strict, and there are HIAs and many other factors coming into play. And he's up and about. Seems to be in pain, the Vidyartha College lad. I think he's the skipper. Nanjana Vijay Surya marching on, carrying on, marshalling his team towards securing their first victory here. Whereas Science College lads, in their never giving up attitude, evenly matching. It's almost the same score, just except that one missed conversion from the Science College fly-off. If not, it would have been 14-all, a deadlocked game.
Playing with pain, it's all part of this game, isn't it, Mohan? Because, that's what separates this sport from the other sports. Although you're in so much pain, you still want to stay out there and you want to play the whole game for your team. 100 out of 100 for that dedication from the Vidyartha College player. So no more Ishar Kumar on the field for Vidyartha College. Now that's going to hurt them quite a lot. So let's see whether they can find a new hero here. Science College with a brilliant throw. They're trying to go for the rolling maul once again from the halfway mark. Vidyartha College up to the task. But Science College, they still have the ball at the moment. Vidyartha College doing really well to prevent the rolling maul from Science College. It's a kick and chase. Almost got to the ball, the Science College. Number 19. Promote the Magamage. Almost. It was a really good run from him, trying to collect that ball. And another player is on the ground at the moment for Vidyartha College. They're having some issues. Looks like they'll have to make another replacement. The medical staff not quite sure whether it's a cramp or whether it's an injury for the Vidyartha College player. The referee advising to make a replacement here because a lot of time has gone in the second half without much play, but with a lot of time with the doctors checking on the players. As you can see, the Vidyartha College player looks like he's even struggling to limp out there. It's very unfortunate to see something like this happening to a player. So the action will continue. Good line out for Vidyartha College. They're on their own 22. They're running from their own 22, the Tigers. And here's Roshan. They have the numbers. A loose pass. A very loose pass from Vidyartha College. Now this is what I mentioned so many times during the first half. They can't afford to do these mistakes. They are a lot better side than this Vidyartha College. They need to make sure that they minimize these mistakes to bring the remaining 30 minutes of this game, because otherwise Science College, they will pounce on the mistakes that they do.
One thing missing from the previous game we saw was a territorial kicking. Lots of territorial kicking was made in the previous encounter, especially by the St. Anthony's College lads. I think many teams have got to learn how to use the territorial play. It's easy, looks easy. It's a very tactical approach that the Antonians took on that Wednesday evening. Just look into the pods, look into the free spaces, think a bit. Have an eagle eye on the weak factors of the opponents, whereas here we see lots of costly errors by both the sides as we see the feed in from the Vidyartha replacement halfback. Another dummy, a decoy run by Vidyartha College. Fast wingers, fast wing three quarters. The Vidyartha crowd seems to be rejuvenated. They were silent all this time. Quick ball from the Vidyartha College lad, and that was a wonderful pass right into the middle of space. Unfortunately, a slip by the first 5/8 for Vidyartha. Earlier we saw a ball slipping off from the hands of the Vidyartha wing record in the first half. Now very unfortunate. Definitely could have been a try by the Vidyartha fly off. We see the Vidyartha forwards now taking charge, and again the line is being worked. Show and go, but caught in the middle of traffic. Science College lads trying to hold it up. Wow. And they managed to secure a turnaround. Science College proving to stamp their class in their defensive act. They are pretty confident in their rolling maul. Earlier we saw the tiniest forward in the pack guiding that rolling maul. Here you see the unfortunate slip here in the much greener part of the Bogambara pitch. In fact, many games will be played in the Bogambara pitch throughout the season, even the B Division games. So lots of matches incoming for the Bogambara grounds here in Kandy.
Yes, indeed, Muhammad. We have 2 more games coming up this weekend as well. So that slip from Aditya Ranavira, the fly half of Vidyartha College, that was very unfortunate for them. The third try was all there for them to grab, but unfortunately it was not to be. Lost his footing completely, Aditya Ranavira. But here's Science College after getting the ball back after some good defensive work. And this time, Vidyartha College, they have managed to turn it over. An advantage to them as well. A golden opportunity for Vidyartha College to get that third try. And as Vidyartha College still with possession, they're inching closer towards that third try. They need to be patient here. They don't want to give this opportunity away. Still just inches short Vidyartha College. Did he go all the line? Held up, says the referee. Almost the third try for Vidyartha. Roshit Karuna Tilaka.
Number 4.
And that was great work from the Science College defender.
Last boot, get back, on the line.
Vidyartha College opting to go for that try rather than going for the 3 points. Held up once again, Science College doing brilliant work here with their defense. Vidyartha College, they know they have just a 2-point lead, so that's obviously the reason why they are going for the 5 points to make sure that they extend their lead to 7 points.
But like I say, I still think that Vidyartha should have gone for the 3, at least the 3 point. It's a 5-point cushion. They can always come back, so this might prove vital in the ending stages of the game.
Yes, an interesting approach from Vidyartha College. The number 16 for Science College, Tikshana Balasurya. Looks like something wrong with his shoulder.
Right, change.
So the referee wants Science College to make a replacement. The number 16 looks to be in a lot of pain.
Charge current back. 5 meter in there. Charge current back. Okay. Okay.
And no, he decides to stay. The number 16. He will stay on the field. He really doesn't want to go out. This is an important game, the first game of the season, and they have a golden opportunity to win this. They're just 2 points behind. Yes, Vidyartha College working their line. Lovely inside pass here. This is brilliant offloading from Vidyartha College. Another great pass, just a few meters away from the try line, and looks like it's going to be. No, that's not the third try still for Vidyartha College. Tigers so close yet so far. The referee having a chat with the assistant judge.
Not try. Holding on.
No try, holding on, says the referee. So the ball will be given back to Science College. But look at those passes. The offloading was on point for Vidyartha College. Absolutely brilliant. They really deserved a try after those moves, Muad.
Absolutely, Lakshya. They play like a well-oiled Fijian outfit playing sevens. They seem to be very upskilled compared to the first half. They seem to be showing the same potential and the intent they showed in the first 5 minutes of the game. They're playing very fast and they are fearless. That's why they're playing fast, open, passing the ball and cheeky offloads, cheeky moves also by their halfbacks, by their backs as well as their mobile set of forwards. And here we go again, Science College. It's a ding-dong battle here. Just 2 points separating these two teams. Again, a steal by Vidyartha. A really great opportunity because they are in the momentum. They are having the wind with their side, and of course again a flat pass from the inside center, the skipper to the number 13. We see a rejuvenated set of players here after the half-time breather, the hometown lads.
The college building up some important momentum. The number 15, can he go over? No. He gets tackled. Loose ball available for Science College. So 2 penalties on offer for Vidyartha College. The skipper for Vidyartha decides to opt for the latter penalty position. Takes a quick tap. Can Vidyartha finally find that third try? Science College very good with their defense in this half so far. Goes the other way. The college. A strong run, a brilliant run, but unfortunately loses the ball forward. How many times have they done a mistake by coming so close towards that try line with Vidyartha College?
We see undying spirit shown by the Science College lads, never letting the opponent cross their try line. So nothing has been scored yet in the second half, and we see a referee calling for the matchday doctor. As many players from both sides seems to be in pain, especially the halfback of Vidyartha College. Science College, one of the forwards seems to be in pretty much distress. The referee points out there has been a probable concussion. These are serious matters. End of the day, Lakshit, this is a schoolboy game. Schoolboys are playing their hearts out, but end of the day, and that's the halfback of Science College with the ball. But like I said, it's end of the day, schoolboy rugby. Health and safety comes first. Even though a player says that he wants to carry on, the health and safety should come first. But the number 8 carries on play for Science College. Might prove a serious condition going on to the next few matches of the season. He should get an HIA, in my opinion. And of course, straight pushing says, not straight pushing, says the referee in favor of Science College, being very, very, very strong in their line of defense, never letting the Vidyarthians cross. Vidyartha had some awesome moves, some ground-breaking, superlative breaks from the Vidyartha College lads, keeping their fans up to their feet. You see in the stands, the juniors, the seniors, the parents are all on their feet supporting the hometown team. And of course, a massive crowd from Colombo, Mount Lavinia. The Science College lads have also arrived.
They go for the 3 points. Let's see what they decide on. Not the easiest of angles, and Oshada Mudyansilage didn't have the best of days when it comes to kicking. Probably that's the reason why that they are opting to go to find more territory here. So Science College, they're searching for that try. If they wanted 3 points, they had their opportunity. We have around 18 minutes remaining on our clock. We saw 26 points during the first half, Muad, but so far in the second half, absolutely nothing. Vidyartha College had a lot of close calls, but Science College defense, they have done really well. They have been on point throughout the second half. And this is the opportunity for Science, the first real opportunity in this second half. Can they make it count? Can they do what Vidyartha College couldn't do in the opportunities that they received in this second half?
There seems to be the match ball has been lost. So yes, we can see a new match ball has been received to play. This Science College not opting for the 3 points might again be a very crucial factor, but they seem to be time and time again, they seem to be very, very confident with their rolling maul and the line out. A clean throw we see. Science lads shoving into the goal line area. We about to see another cracker a cracker of a game here at Bogambara. Inching close towards the try line is the Mount Lavinia Lads Science College. The parents screaming, if you are here in Bogambara, screaming for their life, and that is the score. Science College not giving up. Again, Lakshasi, like in the first half, like in their first try, as we see huge crackers going on with the Science College lads. This is the only time they came into the red zone of their opponents, and they are going back with points, plenty of points, 5 points in fact in their hands. Like in the previous first try, the first time they came into the opponent's half, they went away with points. And that is number 4, Roshan Raghunath, the try scorer for Science College. This is an interesting tussle here. Will be a crucial factor. Vidyartha not opting for that 3 points will also come in handy for Science College lads going in to the last 15 minutes in our clock, last 15 minutes of this game 2 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. As we can see, the number 10 of Science College converting that try and adding on the extra 2 points. Oshad Mahamudian Selage. Yet another fancy player. He was playing in his element. He was playing he was getting some really good territorial kicks and cheeky offloads and fine moves, sidestepping his way through the traffic of Vidyartha College. And we see a pendulum shifting towards the visiting team, Science College, 19 points to 14. And we see rows of cries going out in the Science College camp. And Vidyartha College not showing the intent they showed in the first half. Tackling in the air. Science College. That is Vidyartha number 8. Ranadu Gajanayaka going for that number 20.
Get back.
Senadira going for that dangerous play towards the Science College player. Science now seems to be geared up, fired up, and having the ball in hand and pressure turning towards the home side. The home side crowd is silent, shell-shocked, the Vidyartha fans. And Science College now in the driving seat of this second encounter at Bogambara.
That type of Science College showed the importance of that defense. The defense, they were on point. As Science all times during the last minutes, they didn't let Vidyartha College go for that third try. And also Science College got lucky because the Vidyartha College, they didn't go for the 3 points. They didn't get lucky. They were unable to get that try. But Science College, they didn't go for the 3 points, but they managed to find that third try. That was the clear difference. So Science College with the 5-point lead here. We have less than 14 minutes remaining on our clock, and Science College with possession here. Can they find another try? Can they write Vidyartha College out of this game? Vidyartha, they need to get the ball on their hands here. And after getting the ball, they must make sure that they keep it. They have been very poor when it comes to their handling game today. That has been the difference. And look at that, what a kick. Brilliant from Science College. Everything going their way at the moment. And the hometown boys, they need something special here. And as I mentioned, Muad, the absence of Ishara Kumara seems to be really playing a part here. Vidyartha College, they have not been the same since his departure.
Yes, the 2-try hero for the hometown lads, Vidyartha College.
Numbers.
Went out of the pitch due to medical concerns, and this particular spot, again, in the first match was a very interesting spot. This is from where St. Anthony's got their essence back into the game. And we see a long throw towards the Vidyartha lads. They are they are very confident in running the ball. Goodness me. They are confident. They know their wing threes are fast, as we see. It was a nicely timed punt, but a little bit went astray. It was Gayan Pereira, the center, seemed to be very promising, defending off that tackler. A very promising run, but got carried away. Could have gone more. Nonetheless, I think the hometown boys are feeling the pressure. That pressure of that 5-point deficit, playing in front of their home crowd with cheers galore all over the Bogambara Park. A short throw from the Science College lads. They seem to be very calm and composed now in the driving seat. They know that they have the cushion, playing a very, very tactical game.
And as you mentioned, Muad, not only the hometown supporters, the home team supporters, even we are feeling the pressure up here at the combox. And yes, Vidyartha, another great move, but Science College, they have managed to stop that piece of aggressive running from Vidyartha College. How many times have we seen that in this game? Vidyartha, just when they were building up momentum, Science College, they have somehow found a way to cut it short. The referee having a word with the touch judge. So it's going to be a scrum for Science College.
Science proving to be very, very lucky in their red zone, Laksisi. Even the earlier half and earlier in the half of the second half, we saw very last minute they held on to their nerves. Do or die defense by the Science College lads.
Science College in sort of a dangerous territory here. They need to get the ball out in their own 22. With the put in Science College, the number 9. Advantage. Takes the quick tap, Science College. The referee reckons that he lost it backwards, so the ball is still with Science College. And this time it's advantage to Vidyartha. Less than 10 minutes to go on our clock. Vidyartha College with a golden opportunity to get back in this game. They're just 5 points behind. A converted try here will give them a 2-point buffer. That's exactly what they need in the dying minutes of this game. Science College defense, can they hold on? Can they continue the brilliant work that they have done throughout this game, throughout the second half especially? Here's Roshita with the put into the scrum. As with the College, their passing game, they have been on point. And that's a high tackle, I reckon. Looks like a card is coming. Cardinal letter from the number 16. It's Tikshana Balasurya, who will have to stay in the sin bin until the end of the game. So Science College with an uphill task. They have to end this game with one less man on the field. Just what the doctor ordered for Vidyartha College. Can they make use of this opportunity? The hometown boys, they really need a try here. The medical staff checking on all of the players once again.
Scrum.
So Vidyartha College, they opt to go for the scrum. Roshika Karunathilaga must make sure that the put-in is perfect to this scrum, and they must make sure that they get the ball out quickly and advance towards that whitewash to find the third try.
Ready. Again.
We see some smart rugby by Science College. The Science College flanker pointed out that the number 8 of Vidyartha has to move out because Science is lacking one player in the bench. So smart playing, smart intentions by the Science College lads, as we can see. Vidyartha going in for that cheeky offload and going under the post. Again and again. Seems like the skipper, Vidyartha, proving that all their decoy runs, all those hard work in the back division, proving to be paying off here at the final minutes of the encounter here. Science College have themselves to blame. They had that penalty. It's that penalty. It's a quick penalty take which costed them. As you can see, a fine decoy run, and that's the number 13, Gayan Pereira, who had another going off with that Rocky style scoring of the try. Absolute cracker of a try by even emulating Rocky Elsham of Australia, and of course Brian Ashton of England. And that's it. Another 2-point cushion for the hometown lads.
Rusit Sarat Kumar converting it to give the lead to Vidyartha College. It was what they were searching for throughout the second half, Muad, and they finally got it right. The Science College, as you said, they only have themselves to blame. They have one less man on the field at the moment, so they'll have to end the game that way as well, and it's going to be very, very hard for them from here onwards to get the lead back. 21 points to 19 on our clock. We have less than 6 minutes remaining. With the restart kick, Science College. Vidyartha with the ball. Working their line here, Vidyartha. Another great pass. Well tackled.
Get back.
Vidyartha still with possession. Can they put the nail on the coffin of Science College with another try? Vidyartha College suddenly finding all the momentum. Very good tackle and edges to get the Vidyartha College runner.
No hands. Last foot, get back.
Vidyartha College, they are just advancing towards that try line. Science College struggling quite a lot, and one of their players are down at the moment. They're playing with 13 at the moment. And that's the fourth try. Vidyartha College, that will seal the game as it seems. It's Gayan Pereira who finds two back-to-back tries for Vidyartha College. Brilliant work from the number 13, the centre for Vidyartha College. Just what they wanted, and he delivered it with 2 tries. Brilliant work from Gayan Pereira. And Vidyartha College running away with the game in the final 10 minutes.
Also, Laksisi, the bonus point is secured. 4 tries, my goodness me. 2 tries by Gayan Pereira and 2 tries by Ishara Kumar, the first half hero. And the second half hero is Gayan Pereira. So what we are witnessing here is some magic by Vidyartha College lads as we see the touchline conversion from the first 5/8 head Ranavira. And it's short. So Science College still can manage to come back with a converted try to draw level. And also, in fact, Laxi, what I saw just before this try, when the previous try was scored, the consultant of Vidyartha, Mr. Castro, Anand Kasuriya, right in the sidelines near the fence gate, barking out instructions towards one of the assistants. So I think that paved the path to that decoy run, which proved to be a very interesting move, which resulted in the try for Gayan Pereira. And again, Gayan, of course, scored the try just now. Some moments of magic within few seconds by Vidyartha College.
Back ball.
Science College with the ball. They have less than 2 minutes remaining here. Can they find a converted try? They're 7 points behind. Vidyartha College with the lead here. Running himself into a little mess, the Science College player.
Last foot.
Decides to kick. Bill almost went over. The kicking tactic not really working for Science College. So according to our clock, we are in the final minute of this game. It was very close, and Science College, they had the lead until the 64th minute, but two quick back-to-back tries from Gayan Pereira gave them the lead, and now they have a 7-point lead here. Not the best of kicks from the Vidyartha College players. Science College trying desperately, and that's holding on. Brilliant work from Vidyartha, the number 20. Yasit Veerasinghe.
10 meters.
So we have 2 more minutes remaining according to the referee's clock.
Last move again. Wait. Get back. Behind the ball.
And we see from the referee requesting for another ball. Seems to the new ball again seems to be out of the park. So this is the third match ball being called by the referee. Vidyartha College jubilant, smiles all over their faces. The players, the fans, all around the Bogambara. A packed grandstand we see, and of course the famous cliff of the Bogambara wall. Science College, one last opportunity, putting the ball into space. That was almost into touch. My goodness me, why did he kick that ball away? Plenty of players onto their side, and they kick that ball away, just gifting the ball again, but they still have possession. Let's see what the lads again. Brilliant play by the Vidyartha College lads, forcing that penalty, and it is the last move, says the referee, and it's celebration time for Kandy. 2 back-to-back wins for the Kandy schools here. Vidyartha College running away at the last gasp. Gayan Pereira, the hero of the second half, dashing runs into the whitewash.
Vidyartha College, just when it looked like that they are down and out of this game, they got everything right. That yellow card to Science College made the change, and Vidyartha College, they pounced on that brilliantly. Gayan Pereira going over the try line for 2 times in that second half. He had some great runs throughout the second half, so clearly he was the highlight for Vidyartha College. I mentioned they need to find a hero after the departure of Ishara, the person who scored 2 tries for them, and they found exactly that from Gayan Pereira. That's the full-time score confirmation. Vidyartha College 26, Science College 19. Vidyartha College begin their 2023 Dialog Schools Rugby League campaign with a win against Science College from Mount Lavinia. Brilliant work for them.
What an electric atmosphere here at Bogambara Stadium. Rugby at its best. Fast, open rugby. That is what, Laksisi, we have been talking on and on. These two teams proving that rugby is worth watching. Schools rugby at its best. And as we saw, some moments of magic by Gayan Pereira at the end of the match. At the last moments, dying moments of the match by Gayan.
These are the highlights from the second half. That was Gayan Pereira again. He had some great runs throughout the second half. Vidyartha College, they were so close on like 3-4 occasions throughout the second half. One might argue they really should have scored more tries in this game, but the Science College defense, they were really good. They had some very good gutsy defenses throughout that second half, which prevented Vidyartha College from going on the line. And Science College, they didn't have much opportunities in the Vidyartha College territory like Vidyartha did, but they managed to get over the line 2 times. That was the area that turned the game on its head and gave them the lead. But Vidyartha College, they found the advantage when Science College number 16 was sent out after receiving a yellow card, and Gayan Pereira, who was so close yet so far throughout a lot of occasions in the second half, managed to find the whitewash not just once but twice to give them the win, 26 points to 19. The full-time score confirmation, 26 points to 19. Vidyartha College with the win. They scored 4 tries and they converted 3 of them. And Science College 3 tries and they converted 2. No penalties throughout the game. And the player of the match, the NDB Bank player of the match, goes to Gayan Pereira, who scored 2 tries during the final 10 minutes and had some great runs throughout the second half. He was clearly the one who changed the game in favor of Vidyartha College, the hometown boys.
Running away with a bonus point, and tomorrow we have some big games. St. Peter's College taking on Royal College for the BC Angi Trophy. Almost 80-year-old rivalry between these two teams at Bambalapitiya. St. Thomas's hosting Wesley for the Sir Oliver Gunathilaka Shield. Yet again, another interesting clash. Wesley, the title holders of the Shield. Dharmaraj College versus Trinity, another hometown clash. The first hometown clash in the Schools Rugby League tomorrow here at the same venue. And at the same venue on Sunday, Kingswood College taking on defending champions Isipatana. They are meeting after 5 long years, Isipatana and Kingswood. So big matchups, good trophy encounters. 2 trophy encounters are on the line. And of course, week 2 we have lots of matches starting off with St. Anthony's versus DSN Nayaka. St. Thomas is taking on Isipatana. Wesley, St. Joseph's, Dharmaraj Zahira here at Bogambara. Science versus Royal at Mount Lavinia, and at Bogambara, a hometown clash between Vidyartha versus Trinity. Another exciting clash on the cards with many more surprises to come. We have seen some absolute thrilling rugby in the first 2 games of the season, and after a long time, two Kandy schools are on the top of the winning table here on the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Vidyartha running away with the first bonus point victory of this year's Schools Rugby League.
Yes, we had two very close encounters. First, it was St. Anthony's beating St. Joseph's in a close game, and today, Vidyartha College beating Science College in a 7-point difference game. So, thank you very much for joining with us today. We have a lot of action coming your way. All you have to do is stay tuned to www.thepapare.com. You can watch all the games live. You can find all the albums from the School Rugby League, and you can find all the latest news and the match reports on our website. And also make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels and also to follow our Facebook pages. So thank you very much for joining with us. We will join with you tomorrow with some more action. We have 3 games coming your way from the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. So thank you very much for joining with us once again. Have a very good night.
මේ ජොබ් එක අදම කරන්න ඕනේ.
අදම? No problem.
ඕගොල්ලොත් එන්නේ ඉවෙන්ට් එකට. ඩ්‍රෙස් කෝඩ් එක black.
Black? No problem. නව වැඩි දියුණු කළ Dandex Active Climbasol පළමු සේදීමෙන්ම ඉස්සොරි ඉවත් කරයි. ස්වභාවික සාරයන් හිස පෝෂණය කරයි. නටමුද?
No problem.
හැමදාම Dandex නම් හැමදාම no problem. Dandex හිස නිදහසේ ඉදිරියට.
Beautiful outside and inside.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
ZZ. VKYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances.
Amazing. Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
ඕනම දෙයක් කරන්න විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. බෝල්ඩ් ඔබම වෙන්න.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Introducing NeosPay, a fun way to make payments from your Neos app. For the fun of paying, hashtag NeosPaid.
Cheese රසට යාළුව සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා ඕන වෙලාවක ස්නැක් එක දැක්කම හිත ෆික්ස් වෙනවා සරද කැමති අය දවස පුරාවට සැරයිල්ලනවා කැලිප්සෝ මික්ස් එක ඕන වෙලාවක නැගලම යනවා බෝරින් ලයිෆ් එක බ්‍රේක් අප් කරගෙන සල්ස නටනවා ලූණු රටාවට අනියන් කික් එක ෆුල් හැපනින් මනවා අචි රටටම රස බෙදෙන මංජි රස බලකාය දැන් අලුත් වෙලා
විදියක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි තමන්ගේ විදිය. ජීවිතය අත්විඳින්න. ආත්ම විශ්වාසයෙන් නැගී සිටින්න. ගෝල්ඩ් ඔබම වෙන්න.
Your embrace so warm with one more bite of Revelo for sunshine. Don't wanna miss this pouring rain, pleasing my soul with one more bite of Revelo for the rain. This freedom takes me to roads that I have never been. With one more bite of Revelo for love never felt this good. With one more bite of Revelo for love.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.